Hello, assalamu alaikum to all. Today I'm going to talk about a very important topic. Which topic? Do you know which topic? Yes, this is English. English is so easy if you want. But how? How can English easy for you? Do you know about that? Yes, I have many tricks for you. Today I am going to highlight the very important tricks for you. How can you improve in English day by day? How can you learn English? How will you learn English perfectly step by step? So, there are a lot of techniques and tricks to learn English. But today I am going to highlight some tricks. How will you learn English at your home without going to any center? But you can do it if you want to learn or to speak English. Firstly, you have a desire. You have a desire. You speak in English without any hesitations. But if you have a desire to go abroad, must be complete IELTS. But if you don't go to abroad, only you can speak in English easily as a language, as a simple language. Language is not so difficult. To speak in English, use some tricks. But how? I have some tricks for you. Firstly, you speak in English without any hesitations. Firstly, you speak in English at least 3 or 5 minutes. At least 3 or 5 minutes. Speak in English in case of mistake. You feel proud you speak in English without any hesitations. You use a mirror. You speak in English in front of the mirror, or you record your voice when you speak in English about any topic, like your daily life, like your varsity life, about your friend life, or any kind of topic. You speak in English using these some tricks. But you get brave to speak in English. Every day you speak in English, use some vocabulary. But firstly, you speak in English without any hesitation in case of mistakes in front of the mirror. Day by day, when you practice that, at least for 30 days or 60 days, you noticed you get a very interesting, and you feel you can do it. You can do perfectly, and you will also perfectly to speak in English with any person. And you when you notice you day by day practice in English, and you get a very interesting verb to create a conversation with your friends. And then you get some vocabulary, at least 2 or 3 words, like a plethora. Plethora, that means a lot of. A lot of is synonym of this, a lot of, plethora. And second word, you get this word, amazing. Amazing. Amazing means surprised. Amazing means surprised. Outstanding, surprise, amazing. All are same. Second word, amazing. And third word is like exaggeration. Like exaggeration or superb. This word you will get and practice. Do you learn this word? No, you don't learn this vocabulary because this is so tough to learn vocabulary and apply this vocabulary. But when you practice this kind of vocabulary, you get it perfectly and use it perfectly as you're speaking in English. But how can you learn vocabulary? When you take this vocabulary, suppose amazing or outstanding, super, plethora. You observe this word, you take another synonym of this word and use this kind of word on Facebook or text. When you comment on other post, you use this some kind of word. Using this word, you write any sentence or create a post every day. Or you can text to your friend on Messenger or WhatsApp. This is so important tricks to get vocabulary using your speaking in English. You speak in English with this kind of vocabulary and day by day you get confident. You get confident and to create a conversation with your friend and with yourself in front of the mirror. And one day you get surprised. You are an English speaker. It's so amazing formula to be an English speaker is normally you want to speak in English. Normally you want to speak in English. It's your desire. But why do you fight with that? It's so easy. But you have to desire to get this kind of position. You are an English speaker. You know speaking English. It's your dream. It's your desire. You simply want to speak in English. This is not so difficult for you if you want. So another tricks. You virtually calling to your friends in English. Practice in English. You record a video or content to speak in English. Record your video and listen this. You get to notice there is some different from others time. You win and you can change your positions day by day. You improve your position. If you want to speak English, firstly you have to desire. You have to complete your missions and every day you get some time to speak in English. At least 5 minutes. Daily at least 5 minutes you can practice in English. In case of mistake, in front of the mirror or record your speaking topic. And day by daily get some word. Practice this. Practice with that on social media and get confident. Speak in English. Speaking English is not so difficult. But a person think that when you speak in English, you have to perfect pronunciation. You have to a very kind of rules, technique to speak in English. Doesn't matter. Just simply speak in English. Is a language. It's your not mother tongue, but is a language, second language of Bangladesh. So if you try to speak English, you will do perfect. If you were to speak English with your friends or partners or English friend, you create some English friends. And daily, if you try to speak English, it's another part of your desire. Overcome your problem. Practice in English with a friend, it's so important part to practice. So don't be frustrated, don't be hesitate to speak in English because it is a second language. Bangladesh is a language not so difficult.